past week, what is today? I think it was the 31st of July. DJI, which is the camera I'm using right now. I'm using a DJI Action 5 with the DJI Mic Mini. I've used DJI products for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, 7 years, something like that. I've used them pretty consistently, like about half of the videos I make are on these. I make a video a day, so I'm making a lot. And a lot of time lapses and stuff like that. All this stuff with these types of cameras. Now, in the past few years, Congress, the politicians have said the DJI is somehow spying on everybody, and the same thing they did with TikTok. They're completely and totally lying. They do not know what they're talking about. I would say they're idiots, but that's kind of an insult to idiots sort of deal. So don't ever believe any politicians you see on TV or hear on the internet especially. Don't ever believe any of these weirdos. So now, the 31st, I brought that up because came out with a new camera, a 360 camera, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. I'll probably get one of those and start working with that because then it'll do 360 and then I can do a bunch of different stuff with it. And they never had a release date I live in the US, they never had a release date, never nothing. And then I finally ran across this one person's video and the guy broke it down as to why. And it boils down to they're trying to get him to DJI to, certify, but they don't say how or where or what certification the Congress will ask for. But they have to do it by the 23rd of December, 2025. Otherwise, they won't sell anything in this country. And all it is a shakedown. It's a shakedown. They're gangsters. At the very, that's the nicest way of saying what they are. We all know what they really are. I mean, they're just corrupt and vile and subhuman. I mean, that's just being nice. That's not saying anything meaner than that. So there's a new drone out. I didn't realize there's a new drone because all of the US creators haven't really talked about it because they can't get their hands on it. I saw one US creator, a big one, has a video about it, blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, well, when does it come? She has her hands on it. Why can't I buy one? And then I realized then I found that guy's video talking about it. I may put that guy's video in the description. I'll think about it. So here we are. And we aren't getting technology anymore because China, ooh, the scary. I'm just old enough to remember the very, very, very end of the Soviet Union. I'm 46, so like that was ending right around the time I was like 10 or 11. 11. And I remember like them talking about the Soviet Union. Now they do it with North Korea, and then you find out North Korea is manufactured by the United States because they drew a line in the. That's another video for another day. Who are the bad guys here? That's a question that everybody should be asking. Everybody's kind of come to the conclusion now, especially lately. There's points where you see where everything went wrong and where everything started to go the other way. But I mean, to say that, hey, they have spying capabilities on a drone. So like I have it in another room. My drone that does 4K video is somehow spying, or not, it was 2.7K video. It's spying on everybody. But I haven't used it in a couple of months, 3 months, maybe even longer. How is that a good spying thing? This thing, I take the card out and I dump it into my computer. How is that spying on anybody? It's not. They're liars. They're just lying because other companies come in and say, yeah, we don't want them, so just say they're spying or whatever, just outward corruption. So now I can't even get a stupid I'm ready to throw money at DJI, and the U.S. government says, no, they're spying. Well, what data do you? Just like TikTok. TikTok was like, they are Chinese spies or China spies. Well, how are they doing it? We can't tell you. Okay, then you're lying. I mean, we all know politicians are liars. Politicians are disgusting. Politicians need to be taken care of in some way. I don't know how. But, I mean, where's the line drawn? There's no line. That's the problem. The only time there's ever going to be a line is when we, as a people, as a collective, draw a line. And that's that. I mean, we're stuck without having the latest technology, and that noose just keeps tightening.